Patek Philippe have just released their first new watch collection in 25 years. Yes, 25 years. But already the response to this watch from the community isn't as positive as you might think. So let's take a look at possibly one of the biggest watch releases this year, or even this decade. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is ricardochawkes, and here we talk all about watches. Okay, so let's talk about this new collection from Patek Philippe. This is huge. Whether you end up liking this watch or not, the impact that this will have on this community could send ripple effects. It could influence other companies to do similar things. A lot of people are excited about this. Patek Philippe are a really famous historical watch brand that is known for focusing on its distinctive lineup of watches that have been at the top of their game for many years. To introduce a whole new range is a really big deal, and people are asking questions. What does this new release mean? Does it signify a change of direction for this quite old school watch company? Is this the start of more unexpected releases? Will other high-end watch brands be forced to follow suit? Well, first things first, let's take a look at this new release. Patek Philippe have named their new watch the Cubitus, and I shouldn't have to tell you why. It's a square watch with very similar characteristics to their famous Nautilus model. Some might say this is essentially just the Nautilus, they've just turned it into a square. This release consists of 3 watches in total. The 5822P001, which is a platinum model with a brand new complication. The 5821 1AR, which is a 2-tone rose gold and steel version. And finally, the 5821 1A, which is an all-steel model. Now, I wouldn't call this watch groundbreaking innovation, and a lot of people are already taking to social media and the internet as a whole to make memes and make fun of the lack of creativity here. I mean, some of these do make me chuckle. Let's read some comments here. When you order a Nautilus from Temu. Not a good start. 45mm in a square format, my word, that's a wrist clock. Potentially, I mean, 45mm in a square format doesn't necessarily wear as big as a circular watch, so time will tell if that is too big a size. We've got another comment here. Hublot suddenly looking really good right about now. I think that's a bit unfair. A Cartier Santos that's 10 times the price of a Cartier Santos. Interesting. A lot of people calling this the Patek Santos. Is this a copy of the Santos? I'm not sure if it is, it's just another square watch. Sorry, Patek Philippe, this is just awful, running out of inspo. I mean, I'm reading through every single comment. I'm going through each one, and there aren't many positive comments, and this is the internet, and I know people like to troll. But there isn't, I mean, there's a fire emoji there, some heart faces, that's quite nice to see. Yeah, but overall, it's not a good reaction. There might be an element of truth in some of these memes and posts from other people saying that they dislike this release. No, maybe this isn't a revolutionary release, and to call it that would be wrong. It doesn't, however, mean that Patek Philippe don't know what they're doing. The Nautilus, after all, is one of the most sought-after watches in the entire industry, with the waiting lists for that watch extending into the, well, infinity. You basically can't get one unless you have a lot of money to buy one on the grey market. So my prediction is, no matter what people are saying about this watch, is it will probably sell out very fast. The waiting lists for the Cubitus will be very long, and I think in 10 years, we'll probably be looking back to this exact day, asking ourselves why we didn't buy one. Okay, so what do I like about this watch? Well, like the Nautilus, the Cubitus is extremely thin at just 8.3mm. The case being 45mm sounds large, but this is a square watch, so we have to be mindful that this may wear differently to a conventional round watch. And I wouldn't be surprised if this does actually wear very well. This is just a square Nautilus, you could say that, but nevertheless, it's a stunning watch. It's a really good looking timepiece, and I think that's going to have a big part to play in this. So I am really looking forward to seeing this in person, if I ever get the chance to. So let's move on to the prices, shall we? The all-steel model will be priced at $41,000. The steel and gold model will be priced at $61,000. And the platinum model will be priced at $88,000. Yeah, these watches won't be accessible to most. So if you were thinking Patek Philippe have released a new watch for a younger, poorer generation, you'd be very wrong. So do we think this watch will be as popular as the Nautilus? At this stage, it's very hard to say. Regardless, I think this watch will be extremely sought after and thus impossible to obtain, but time will have to tell if making a watch square and having the weight of a huge brand behind you is enough to please the watch community. It seems square watches are in, and Patek Philippe are just following the trend, as they rightly should be doing. Look at the Tag Monaco, the Cartier Santos, and let's not forget the all-important Apple Watch. Maybe people just like having square things on their wrists. Let me know what you think about this watch, guys. Do you like it personally? Do you think this is a good idea from Patek Philippe, or is this something that you will probably want to stay away from? As always, guys, been a pleasure. Please do hit the subscribe button if you like this video, and I will see you next time.